So Arsenal 0, Manchester United 1. Claude is back again. We are going to get through some player ratings. Can we actually rate any of the players, Claude? That is the question.
Yeah.
It's mad. It's absolutely mad. A very disappointing result today. And his starting 11 was, well, there was a lot to be left desired on that one. But let's try and rifle through some of these players and see if we can come up with some scores. Bernd Leno, what did you make of his performance today, Claude?
He made one good save, didn't he? And he had no chance for the goal, of course. But really wasn't, I'd say 6. Nothing spectacular, 6.
Yeah, I think he was the least of our worries today, and some of his kicking leaves a lot to be desired. But at the same time, it weren't like they peppered us with shots today, and he made some very good saves. I think it was one from Gundogan. He got down low and made that save. So let's move on to Hector Bellerin. What did you make of him? Oh dear, oh dear.
Very, very. I thought it was poor all round him. If they really wanted to, they could have actually destroyed us down that side. But no, he didn't give nothing. He didn't give us nothing going forward either. So, I mean, he had created a great chance for Bellerin the other night. I must admit, he didn't play too badly. I'm going to give him a 4, mate. 4.
Oh, a 4.
Yeah, I'm being kind. I think.
You're being very kind. You're being very kind. Okay, it's your player ratings, Claude. You can do what you want.
all right. Yeah, because I thought I might. I get told off when I give really low marks, so I'm going to. All right, I'm going to go.
Just give your honest opinion, mate.
I'll 2 for me.
2. Okay. Let's move to the opposite side. Kieran Tierney came back today. First start in about 6-7 games, something like that. The first goal, Mahrez is in peak form at the moment, and he can do that to the best of players, let alone an unfit or unfully fit Kieran Tierney. But what did you make of his performance?
Then again, you've got to look at the two in the middle. As you said, he's only just come back. I thought maybe come back too. He's only had a few minutes the other night. I'm going to be fair. It'd be a bit unfair to really go hard on him. 5.
It's going hard. Let's move to the centre backs.
I can't go. That's what I mean. I can't go too hard on him.
Let's start off with Rob Holden. Obviously, he didn't have a clue where Sterling was for the goal, and he looked like a player that hadn't played for weeks, which he hasn't. He's been sat on the bench, and he just looked all over the place at times. And he's been offered a new contract. Whether you agree with that or not, the manager's decided to give him a new contract. But again, when you're letting, you said it a minute ago, when you're letting a 5'7", not even a striker, he's a winger, out jump you and score a header, a towering header, there's got to be questions asked. What did you make of him?
Yeah, like the Villa game, he was marking space again, wasn't he? And Sterling took complete advantage. I don't know what they're doing there. I mean, that's what I'm saying about concentration, and it's awful. First minute of the game, and he's been given a new fucking contract and all. Jesus Christ. 3.
Pablo Mari, we now owe Flamenco £1 million because he's played his 10th game for the club. They've waited 6 weeks to pay that £1 million.
Well, we could have kept it in the bank, I think. No, actually, second half, he looked a bit more composed. I thought he was coming out well with the ball, wasn't he? Second half, making some good interception. First half, I didn't think he was too good. 5.
Let's go into the midfield. Mohamed Elneny, we've not seen him for weeks and weeks. He's obviously come into this game, and I
wish we wouldn't see him for months and years, but
it wasn't a great performance, was it? Let's be real.
No, I think he's still living on that goal in Barcelona, but I mean, sideways, backwards, going nowhere. I don't know where you get. I don't know. How are we supposed to progress with players like this in the squad? Please, if you can get at least a couple of million, just sell him in the summer. Free.
His midfield partner, Granit Xhaka.
Oh, listen, this is another one. It can be so bloody annoying, and if he's not giving free kicks away or getting booked, another one. What does he do? What has he given her? What did he do today? What's he giving it? What is he in the team for?
To be honest with you, Claude, I think that I don't really get it, because we've had 4 managers, including Freddie, that actually play this guy on a consistent basis. I genuinely do not understand. Unless he's got a clause in his contract, I don't understand how he gets game time.
Yeah, well, so there's something. Oh, he must have something on the managers. I don't know what it is, mate. But he's I'm gonna answer. So I'll give him 1.
Let's move into attacking midfield. Martin Odegaard off of the back of 2 decent performances recently.
Oh, are you talking about the so-called Mesut Ozil of Real Madrid days? Well, that was the Mesut Ozil of the late Arsenal days today. Well, see, this is what I'm saying. This is why we get all excited. As soon as it's at least a bit of decent opposition, these players don't look as good as everyone thinks. I thought what did he do? Another one. Very poor. Very, very poor. This is the bloke, that's going to make things happen. Put those balls through. But what did he do? All I see was doing little passes into the halfway. Nothing threatening in the final third. What did he do? What did
it was a very poor performance. Very poor.
No, I'll give him a 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 for me.
Let's move on to Bakayo Saka playing on the left-hand side instead of the right-hand side today, which was for me a little bit weird, considering he's done his best work on the right-hand side this season. I felt he kind of tried, but it was few and far between, and he was one of only a handful that looked like they cared today. But obviously he's young. Obviously he's probably been our best player. He has been our best player this season, but you can't do it all on your own, especially when you're 19. But what did you make of him?
Do you know what? I think he's been so much pressure has been put on him. He's been playing every game. He's a young kid. Yeah, let's not think. Has he turned 20 yet?
No, he's 19.
Still 19 years old. Yeah, and we're expecting him to be the man that lifts every game, to make things happen. I think he showed a bit of tiredness today. I didn't think he wasn't awful, but comparing to normal performances this season, not as good. But I would say I'm going to say 6 for me. 6.
Nicola Pepe done most of his best work this season on the left, so we played him on the right today, and obviously is our record signing.
That's what I don't understand. Why was we doing all that? Why was we doing that when it was working the other way round? Why did we move? Why did we change the mode?
If I knew that, I'd probably be Arsenal manager, Claude.
Well, I don't get it. I don't get it anyway. So Pepe, yeah, disappointing. But then I feel for Pepe because he plays 3 good games, has 1 poor one, and then gets dropped. Yeah. And then when he gets back, people expect him to be playing back to his normal set. I don't think he believes that Arteta likes him.
Yeah.
And that's a problem for me. His performance today was poor again. I'd say 4 out of 4 for me. Very poor.
Let's go with the club captain, striker, captain, leader, legend.
Well, here we go. The other day, as I said, I gave him a good mark for considering he missed a lot of chances. I gave him a 6 for the Benfica game because of his work rate. But today, not even his work rate was there.
He was poor.
Appalling. And he's a captain, and that's what you want him to take the game. You shouldn't be expecting people like Saka or even Smith Rowe, who was sub today, but to be the ones to lift the team. You've got to be. He's the one, the man. He's the man.
He's to grab the game by the scruff of the neck.
He's the man. He's to show the quality, drag the team and get them going. And he just didn't look interested. He didn't look interested. I don't know what's. Maybe there's things outside the game that's going with him at the moment. I'm not sure. But as far as performance goes, do you know what? I'm going for what he done. You're not going to like this. I'm going to give him 0 because he done nothing. 0.
Let's move on to the substitutes. Yeah, let's move on to the subs. Let's go with Emil Smith Rowe. Came on in the second half.
Didn't really have much time, did he? He didn't really control. It's hard though when you're coming on in a game like that. Second, a 5,
especially against a team like them. Obviously, Rob Holden went off with a bit of concussion, so we brought David Luiz on. So David Luiz.
And then David Luiz, basic 5, didn't do nothing really wrong, didn't do nothing spectacular.
Let's go with Alex Lacazette.
Lacazette. He's another one. He's come on and not been funny. Hasn't turned anything. But then again, how long did he have on the pitch? He didn't have that long, did he?
No, he made his first substitution with 17 minutes to go.
Yeah, that's a strange. Yeah, well, the first substitution was made with 17 to go. Yeah. So you can't really judge it. Really, I'd give him a basic 5.
Danny Ceballos. Again, another one that came on with.
Didn't really do anything. Didn't really turn the game, did he? Didn't come on and turn the game, did he?
Let's move on to the manager. What's your manager rating for today?
Not good, because I thought his substitutions were very late. I don't know why we waited till so late in the game to make these substitutions. I start to wonder what's happening. Why we're not? I mean, what's his strategy? Is it because he wanted to save people for Benfica? If so, why can't we give Martinelli a game? If he doesn't give a shit about this game, why didn't we give Martinelli a run? You know what I mean? He could have played today. He would have given more effort than Aubameyang, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Let's face it. He would have given more effort. I can't have him at all at the moment. I'm gonna go 2, and I'm being kind, I think. I think
you're being very kind. Claude, thanks very much, man. Appreciate you doing player rating for me. Thank you, mate.